I heard about it in the newspaper. They're going to dam the Grand Canyon. I said, what? You know, I mean, how can you build dams in Grand? I hadn't even seen it yet. For Christ's sake, I wanted to see it before they built a goddamn dam in the place. And so the only folks fighting it was this organization called the Sierra Club. I dimly knew Sierra was mountains. That was about it. I didn't know about John Muir or any of that kind of stuff. And, I mean, this was really big news. But, yeah, it was in the Post. And, of course, the Post and the Times were in, I mean, they were shouting, they were screaming because Brower had bought those advertisements.
These full-page spreads in the Times.
Yeah, damming the Grand Canyon and with the picture of the Sistine Chapel beside it. We did just brilliant, brilliant public relations. That got the Advertising Council's award of the year, finest advertisement of the year. Oh yeah, I mean that was a heartbreaker for the Department of the Interior. The game was over. They just nobody knew it, but when those ads came out, the game was over. They were that effective.
And that's how you heard about the Sierra Club for the first time.
What I heard about was an article in the Post lambasting the IRS for revoking the tax exemption, the tax deduction. Because, see, we had a 401c3.
The Sierra Club did.
Yeah, yeah. The IRS physically walked into one of our directors, who was a lawyer, Richard Leonard, in San Francisco, and gave him the notice. Said, your tax deduction or exemption is revoked. Now the legend is, Dick looked at it, something like that. Dismissed them, they left. He went to his secretary, said, call the Chronicle, call the TV networks and all that. He stepped out of his office, said, these bastards, you know what they're doing to us just because we're trying to save the Grand Canyon. And and because the Post and the Times could not let go of the fact that because we'd exercised our First Amendment rights and put this advertisement in their paper, it was a full-page ad. We had to pay for the goddamn thing. Where did we get the money for that, right? We had to pay for the goddamn thing. They could not get over the fact that because we did that, the United States ganged up on the Sierra, tried to suffocate it out of existence. And, of course, the opposite happened. I mean, that was the effect. And Leonard and Brower and everybody, Brower, tear-jerking. Oh, my God, they revoked our tax. Can you believe that? Can you believe that in the United States of America something like this could happen? You know, I mean, it was, as I said, when the ads appeared, the dams disappeared. There's a lot in between, but there was no question that the dams had reached a pinnacle and they were sinking fast. So, yeah. And you walked in, and I walked around the corner, and there was a short little line.
There's a line to the Sierra Club office.
Yeah, to sign up. And, you get to talking, and everybody was there signing up because of the brouhaha of the tax deduction revocation, tax status revocation, and and the Grand Canyon, and most people had both on their mind, and wanted to join the organization, whatever the hell it was, which was posing this kind of thing. So all of a sudden, the Sierra Club went from a California hiking club to a national environmental organization overnight.